Coming up next on Access Central TV, we have a brand new music video by Emily Richards.
And then we have a 9/11 tribute at the downtown in Farmingdale.
We have an interesting character who, given any 5 notes, can compose an entire song on the spot.
And we also have a music segment from the brand new rock musical Collapsing Universe. All this and more on Access Central TV. Hey, it's Mikkel with Access Central TV. How you doing?
How are you? I'm fine.
Good.
I'm Nell.
This is Nell. She's our brand new co-host. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
And you look awesome and gorgeous.
Thank you for my coming out party.
Yay! Coming out party.
Love ya, love ya.
So guys, we are at Skella and Senna's down on the Lower East Side on Orchard Street. And as you can tell, we are dressed in our best.
Fabulous.
Girl, you look gorgeous.
I am in love with this store. I can't get enough of it. This stuff is so beautiful. I'm so happy to be here.
And we're going to meet one of the designers really quickly. But first, I want y'all to tell. I want you to tell everyone about you. Like,
Okay.
let's learn about Nell.
All
Let's
right.
find out about you.
Well, my name is Nell, and I'm an actress from Manhattan, and I work in Jersey sometimes, out in Jersey, but mostly I work in the city, and I love Manhattan. I'm a true Manhattan girl, and I'm so happy to be bringing this stuff to you. I'm very excited.
Folks, she's
Out of control.
She's an out-of-control actress as well. What did you just complete up in Princeton?
I did King Lear with Princeton Rap, starring Alicia Goranson and Richard Borg, who were both fabulous. And the last thing I did in the city was with Legend Productions. I did The Big Funk, John Patrick Shanley's fabulous play. And it was great. It was great to meet him and be in that environment. I love acting in Manhattan. I love it.
Guys, check Nell out. She's coming up.
Oh,
She's
believe
coming
me,
up.
You'll all hear about everything I do, always.
And let's see. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Michael Dykes, also known as Mikkel. I'm a singer-songwriter, performer, and I actually have my first dance single coming out, releasing next month from a label in the United Kingdom called Hooge Tunes under Black Watch Records. So.
Cool. That'll be all over this.
Yeah, it's going to be all over this. So we're going to bring you inside, and we're going to introduce you to Jeanette. Come on. Ladies first.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. So.
Hi. This is Nikki.
This
She
is
helped
Nikki.
me lace up my corset, and we love her.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
This is Sweetie Pie.
Sweetie Pie. Come on in. And this is...
Hi, Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette.
All right.
So we're going to introduce you to everyone at Access Central TV. Talk a little bit about yourself. What's your name and why Skella and Senna?
We are 2 designers in the same house. Skella is because the other designer is Deborah Skell. And my name is Jeanette Senna Mühlmann, which means my middle part is Senna. So we called it Skella and Senna.
Wonderful.
All right. I wanted to, I was so impressed when I went downstairs and I saw that you guys make all the clothes on premises, which I think is amazing, and they're all so beautiful. So where do you get your textiles? What inspires you that way? Do you look to different countries or different fabrics? What turns you on, excites you?
We are 2 different designers. So Deborah is more into the satin and the silks and the lace. I'm into the lace too, as you can see here.
Beautiful.
And I'm very much into the African fabrics, which is from Mali and from Nigeria, and everything that is colorful and in a good quality.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Do you travel to these places to buy the fabrics, or is everything imported?
Travel, but I have my friends that bring it to me also.
Wonderful. So, like, what designers inspire you?
A lot of the inspiration comes from the 20s and the 30s. other inspiration comes from me. I was an actress for many years, still am, and I never found the right costumes that make you move without problems. So I had to figure it out on my own. And then everything I see that inspires me is colors, animals, people that are dressed nicely. My inspiration comes from everywhere. I don't look at magazines because that would limit me and that would make me copy other people, which I don't want to do.
Oh my God, I am
admire
so
that very
admiring that
much.
too.
Yeah. I actually was asking Nikki before if you had ever done costume design, because looking at these, the last show I did was so sort of limited in the costumes that we used, and all of this is so beautiful. It would read so beautifully on stage. So actually I was wondering, that's, yeah. It figures that you've been on the stage. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
And next we have a music video by Emily Richards called There Is Peace.
Shattered and broken, but not alone. Gather with flame and believe. Pray to recover strength and hope. There is peace. Light over darkness and fear unknown. We remember, and there is peace. There is peace. There is peace in me. We remember, and there is peace. Call on the angels. I know one well. I believe she welcomes them home. Absence of anger where love is. There shall my heart be also. Towers will crumble, kings be dethroned. We carry the weight of our greed. Noble our colors, faith like a stone. We remember, and there is peace. There is peace. There is peace in me. We remember, and there is peace. There is peace. There is peace in me. We remember. We remember. We remember, and there is peace. Call on the angels. I know one well.
That song was written as a tribute to the victims of September 11th, but also in memory of her sister, Annie, who was killed by a drunk driver at only 19. Emily Richards right now is voted MP3.com's most popular indie artist. She's got over 2 million downloads, and you can check her out at www.emilyrichards.com.
Well done.
Thank you.
So guys, we're gonna play a little game with Jeanette here.
Free association.
Yes. So Jeanette, you only have one word to respond. We're gonna throw a word out to you, and you got to give us in an instant what you think when we give you a word. So, ready?
Okay, you start, Mikhail.
Okay. What comes to mind when I say polyester?
Hate.
What about Liza Minnelli?
Good singer.
Okay.
So restrained.
On that note,
Let's see.
coming up next, we have Gerald Bair. He actually, this is another song, a tribute to 9/11. He was singing in a very intimate setting in a bar in Long Island. So watch this.
This is in memory of my friend, Captain John Moran, the New York City Fire Department. This is called "This Changed Everything." Woke to find the sky on fire. One plane hit low and one hit higher. I watched the tumbling towers hit the ground. Though I did not know it then, I probably could point to when he disappeared, not to be found. So let that flag fly proud and free, red, white, and blue for all to see. Listen for that bell, let freedom ring. Count your blessings, count your friends, reconnect the broken ends, but this changed everything. There's despair inside the eyes of strangers who now sympathize, share the pain, holding on with hope. There's a bond strong and new from them to me, from me to you, reaching out to help each other cope. So let that flag fly proud and free, red, white, and blue for all to see. Listen for that bell, let freedom ring. Count your blessings, count your friends, reconnect the broken ends, but this changed everything. Fighter plane is in the sky, that battleship just caught my eye. Side by side, safety and fear. Could not help but think about which will remain when they pull out, when the coast is clear. We'll let that flag fly proud and free, red, white, and blue for all to see. Listen for that bell, let freedom ring. Count your blessings, count your friends, reconnect the broken ends, but this changed everything. Yeah, let that flag fly proud and free, red, white, and blue for all to see. Listen for that bell, let freedom ring. And if you ever had a doubt just how strong, well, you'll find out, 'cause this changed everything. Thank you.
That was Gerald Bair. Thank you. Very, very, very nice.
After the break, we're going to come back with another tribute to 9/11. This one's a little more upbeat. It took place at the downtown Farmingdale, Long Island, with DJ Finger.
Don't forget the anger.
Introducing the all-new Enclave. It's a minivan to the max, with features like remote control sliding rear doors, 150 cable channels, a full sky view roof, temperature-controlled cup holders, and the 6-point navigation system. It's the minivan for families on the go.
We're back from the
Welcome
break,
We're still at Skella and Senna's,
hanging out with Jeanette.
which we're loving. It's so much fun here. So we have some more free association stuff, and it's my turn.
Yeah.
How about Birkenstocks?
Comfortable.
Yeah, me too.
So what's coming up, we have an event out on Long Island hosted by DJ Fingers from WBAB, and he's got a list of rock bands that they all have contributed a song about 9/11 for this event, you know, and it happened a year from the date that the event, well, that 9/11 happened. And our correspondent, Mike O'Brien, is out taking care of things. Mike Kiko!
16 local bands came out to entertain more than 200 Long Islanders here at the downtown, one of Farmingdale, Long Island's most popular music venues, to commemorate the one-year anniversary of the September 11th attacks as a part of WBAB's Homegrown Live series. WBAB 102.3 FM's disc jockey and producer of Homegrown Live, Fingers, said Homegrown Live gave bands an opportunity to express their sentiments, performing songs they wrote about 9/11.
This country got hit hard last year, and the terrorists expected us to, I guess, fold up, crumble, and get scared. And we didn't do that. We banded together, we bonded together, and we held each other up. Everybody pitched in because everybody's got the same feeling of loss, and everybody had the same attitude that we're not going to let somebody come over into this country and take away our freedom, our respect, and our love for this country. You stood up, and you should give yourself a round of applause. One of the best parts about being in my job is that I get to hear a lot of music first, which is what Homegrown is all about. It's a chance for bands and individual singer-songwriters to put their music on the radio and on this stage. But tonight, a lot of the music has been derived from emotions and feelings and spiritual occurrences that happened in people that caused them to take their creative forces and make music. And that music is to entertain us, but it's also to make a point. So when these artists come up here and play, I ask that you listen. And I also ask that you pay attention to all the names on the walls. They're not there just because we needed something to cover up the wall. They are the victims. This place right now is a rock and roll hall, it's a club, but it's a little more sacred. And we should keep that in mind.
Don't forget the anger. Don't forget the anger. Where are you, man? How can you be angry at me? I'm what you call free. And now I know what it's like to live history. Well, I know you were coming one day. Now you're here and gone. When the smoke clears, the body's mourned. You better run. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. Give it up. Check it out. I'm no longer afraid. Purpose is suddenly great. You may take the property, you can't take our names. On Sunday 9:09, cable shows and sipping wine. Monday 910, it was off to where we go. Then Tuesday 911, yeah. How can you be jealous of me? I'm what you call free. And now I know what it's like, life history. On Saturday 9:01 at the beach and having fun. On Sunday 9:02 went to church and barbecued. On Monday 9:03 I was talked, that's just me. On Tuesday 9:04 almost missed the subway door. On Wednesday 9:05 I was glad to be alive. On Thursday 9:06 me and my girl went to the flicks. On Friday 9:07 yeah, the towers reached to heaven. On Saturday 9:08 tonight we hang out late. On Sunday 9:09 cable shows and sipping wine. On Monday 9:10 it was all to work we go. Then Tuesday 9:11 yeah. On Sunday 9:09 cable shows and sipping wine. On Monday 9:10 it was back to work we go. Then Tuesday 9:11 yeah.
Thank you.
Some say the benefit gave them the opportunity to celebrate the lives of those lost September 11th. New York City police officer Michael Vasquez lost one of his colleagues that day.
This day means a lot to me. It started very early, as you can imagine, and I've been to ceremony after ceremony this morning, and then I went to the radio station and did some on-air stuff and took phone calls. And for me, that's part of my healing. We got phone call after phone call, and people really need to talk still, and you can see it. And people who were on the phone with us early in the day just still breaking down in tears. One guy had to pull over on the side of the road because he was so taken by, some of the stuff that was going on. And for me, I'm just glad that we're not forgetting. And especially for my partner, he died a hero. And I couldn't see him going out any other way. But to me, it's a special day. I don't know how it's going to be tomorrow, but you just take it day by day.
Representatives from Project Liberty, a program sponsored by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, were on hand to promote their services as well as their Feel Free to Feel Better campaign, conceived in response to the 9/11 tragedy.
Basically what we say is it's our little thing we say is feel free to feel better. And we've been working on a campaign to get our name out there recently. There's been a lot of ads, there's been a lot of commercials, and we really want to get, especially to the younger people, to let people know that even if they weren't directly affected, that even indirectly, that there is a need to talk to people. And I think today, especially on the anniversary, it's becoming really apparent to a lot of people that we're not over it and that it does bother us, and that no matter if you were directly affected or not, it's still very overwhelming, and there are a lot of feelings of guilt, sadness, and anger that really we want to try and get out to every member of the community, that we're here to have them talk to us to work through those feelings and to be able to feel better.
Could you tell us a little bit about the services that Project Liberty offers through the Feel Free to Feel Better campaign?
Sure. We offer 3 services. One is education, which is what I'm doing here tonight, which is educating people about our organization. The second thing we do is first-time counseling. We kind of do a semi-formal counseling with people one-to-one. Then what we can do from there, our third part, is referral services for those who feel they need more intensive, more extensive kind of therapy that can better help them through their situations they're feeling right now and their feelings.
On a day of national sorrow, music has been used to remember those who have passed on and to comfort the living. And representatives from Project Liberty say that those experiencing long-term grief and sorrow may contact them to use their free confidential counseling services. For more information about those services, you can call 1-800-LIFE-NET. That's 1-800-LIFE-NET. Or you can log on to Project Liberty's website at www.projectliberty.state.ny.us. WBAS. From the downtown in Farmingdale, Long Island, I'm Mike Kiko Bryant for Access Central TV.
Thanks, Mike Kiko.
Yeah.
Listen, if you enjoyed the song Tuesday 911, it's available free on the internet for download at www.fishaltieri.com.
Yeah, and after the break, we got some country western music for y'all.
By Western Caravan.
Right, stay
Yeehaw.
tuned.
In this barroom booth.
Following the tragic events of September 11th, there have been hundreds of violent attacks against innocent Americans.
Remember what that flag you're waving stands for.
Remember, please stop the hate.
We're stronger when we are united.
Remember,
What that flag you're waving stands for.
One nation under God.
Indivisible.
With liberty
And justice.
for all.
in America, there's either room for everyone or it's not America. Don't pick the wrong fight.
Let's keep America land of the free.
Stop the hate.
Gina, I have a question. Like, when people put on your clothes, what would you like? What do you want them to feel? How do you want them to express themselves? Is there anything you expect out of like someone who puts on one of your designs?
Yeah, pure joy.
Oh, that's wonderful. Next, we are going to the Rodeo Bar with Western Caravan performing One Last Love.
From the moment we met that night in this barroom booth. Now you're saying goodbye, forgetting to lie. All you can tell is the truth. But I prefer lies and pretending to knowing that our love is ending. Well, darling, please, before you leave, tell me one last lie. Touch my hand and kiss my cheek and say you'll meet me here next week. Or smile and say my name, and then you love me just the same. Oh, darling, please, before you leave, tell me one last lie. Your cousin, you met that night. You went out for cigarettes. You were gone 2 days. That's the price a fool pays for something we never will get. Touch my hands and kiss my cheek and say you'll leave a beautiful song.
That was the Western Caravan. Thanks, guys. So we're going to take you to the Triad on the Upper West Side in Manhattan, and we're going to listen to a song by Brian Thompson.
I read the note you penned upon the sheet while I was sleeping, as my thing with you, as my dreams of you were deepening. Why didn't you awaken me? Why couldn't you have taken me away with you, away with you? I know I'm slow, I know, I know, I know, but you could have shown me, and I would have known what to do. Why didn't you awaken me? Why couldn't you have taken me away with you? Away with you, away with you, take me away with you, away with you, take me away with you, away with you, take me away with you, away with you.
So, Jeanette, what was the name of that song?
Thank you.
Away with you.
You can reach Brian Thompson at mp3.com/Tom Brian Thompson. After the break, we have a guy with a truly incredible skill of taking 5 notes and composing an entire piece of music.
So once again, we're at Skella and Senna on the Lower East Side on Orchard Street.
Amazing clothes.
Yes.
Beautiful clothes.
Yes, we're wearing them. So who are we coming up now?
We have this amazing character who can take 5 notes, any notes you give him, and on the spot can compose an entire song for you, which I find incredible. So let's take a look.
Hey, it's Mikkel with Access Central TV. Hoo-ha! And I am sitting here with Jim Jensen. Jim Jensen actually is a piano improvisationer personality. He improvises on the piano, and About a month ago, I think I met him at Grad Alley. And it's the end of the year, you know, everyone's graduating, everyone's throwing a party. And so I hosted this Grad Alley special, and Jim was one of the entertainers. So Jim, just give us a little bit of a background on who you are and where you came from and all that stuff so we know.
All right. Well, I was born in Pennsylvania in farm country, but ended up in New York after high school, and I've been a church musician for about 5 years, but last year decided to go back to school at New York University and get my graduate degree in music and psychology. I'm actually with the Gallatin program, which is an individualized study program, so I'm doing that. Let's see, aside from my musician duties at church, I play around here in my studio, and I'm a computer gamer, which we have enjoyed talking about before.
Lots of video games, and he uses this thing. What is this thing?
Yes, this is actually my lightsaber. My training is complete, and just the wireless game control there, and I've got myself hooked up here, my headphones, and
I think I'm gonna get myself one of these remote control keyboard jobbies. Look, no cords. Isn't that just like amazing? Anyways, but this interview is about Jim and what he does, and I think it's really, really kind of cool, and I think a lot of people thought what he did was cool. What he does, what we're going to demonstrate, or he's going to demonstrate, is he can actually improvise and create a song on the spot, and we have to give him 5 notes. So Andy's going to help us too. So I'm going to give him the first 4, and Andy can give the last one. So
any note from A to G, sharps or flats, no problem. But you know, the song is up to you. I mean, if you give me bad notes, I can't be responsible for the.
Okay. Major, only major.
Well, major, minor doesn't matter. I'll decide.
Okay.
Just give me the note.
F. D flat, F, D flat, C. How many is that? How many is that? That's 3. We need 2 more. How about G? Andy.
R. No way, man.
Andy, he just told you. Oh my God. There's no R. Okay.
Well, one more.
Let's see. The last one was G, so B.
Okay.
Okay. So let's.
Look, man, these are your notes.
All right.
So
we don't know what's gonna come up.
Let's see what happens here.
Wow.
Interesting set of notes there.
Right. So that was that like jazz? A jazz sort of?
Put a little jazz feel to it just to make it a little more interesting. And it's funny because the notes that I get are often in maybe I can hear them in several keys, and I have to decide what key to put it in. And sometimes they don't really fit. That one actually was kind of that was a hard one to do. There were a couple of keys in there, but yeah.
So your parents decided to start you on piano lessons when they found you playing what was played at church, when you were 3?
Yeah, well, when I was about 4 years old, I would come home from church and just kind of play the songs that we had sung that day, just kind of off the top of my head, and I guess they thought it was time to get me some formal training, so
they didn't think, like, who possessed our child? How does he do this?
Yeah, it was maybe a little freaky. I don't know. They never, revealed that to me, but I think, they did a smart thing. I'm grateful for it, so.
So talk about Rivers Crossing. What's that about?
Well, I graduated from Nyack College in 1996 with a degree in music education, and this group, Rivers Crossing, is my creation. I started it last year. The college has sent out musical touring groups for the summers to kind of advertise the college for years, but I created this one when they asked me to last year, and it's the second year, and they produced a CD this year, which I'm really proud of. Yeah, we're moving up. And they're on tour right now. They've been in Nashville, they've been in Louisville, Kentucky, they've been West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York. They'll tour New England.
What do they sound like? What's the...
They do contemporary sound. They do a few a cappella jazz numbers. They do some what's called Christian contemporary music. The college is a religious school, so the people they cater to want to hear some kind of religious-oriented music, so they do that. I try to make a pleasing sound, something that's mixed but not too out there, just to make sure everyone has a good time.
Nice. So I want to do one more before we end this segment. Andy, A through G, you get to pick the first note.
C.
Okay.
I like C.
C, E flat, F, G, and one more?
Actually, that would probably be pretty good.
Okay. Let's do another one. This is cool.
Okay.
Jim Jensen, ladies and gentlemen. That's another segment for Access Central TV. What a smart talent he is.
That's incredible.
He's just like so great.
I think that's truly amazing. I can't imagine how that man's brain works.
Neither can I.
Okay, so after the break, we have got something very special, a musical number from the brand new rock musical Collapsing Universe.
Properly inflating my tires burns less fuel and saves me money on gas. Yeah, I'm saving Mother Nature from pollution, but more importantly, she saved me $11. Ow!
Environmental defense. Get green.
Welcome back. We're at Skella and Senna, and I just wanted to ask Jeanette about the gorgeous maternity outfit up here. It's suede, right?
It's ultra suede.
Ultra suede. It's so beautiful, though. It's with the laces around the belly. So does that expand as a woman's belly gets bigger?
Yes, so that you can grow and you can grow back slowly, and you still have something to wear. Yeah. And pregnancy is not a disease.
Right.
It's a joy.
Right.
So you have to look beautiful.
Yeah.
And I create things for pregnant women so they look gorgeous, because it's a joy to become a baby. It's not something where you have to hide yourself. And the clothes that are out there, they are not really inspiring. So I said, okay, I remembered my mother, and she was wearing amazing clothes when she got pregnant with me. So I remembered that, and I took it a step further, you know.
Well, it's just gorgeous. So you do have other designs for pregnant women. It's so, I adore you. It's such a wonderful idea about pregnancy, and it's just sexy as all hell, and that's wonderful. Wonderful.
Jeanette, you are just the hippest chick I've ever met.
I'm loving it. Yeah. Such
really.
a great philosophy on fashion.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
So, guys, what we have coming up next is a musical number from a brand new rock musical called Collapsing Universe, which I was a part of at the Theater for the New City.
It was beautiful.
Down at the Lower East Side. Thanks. So this is Craig Meade with Fire.
In a flash, I almost burn you. Flash, burn your ass. Turn around, fire, I tricked you. Glow, chick, deep within you. I can be anywhere you want me to be. But be careful, I can turn just like that. I am fire.
I could be your friend if you want me to.
I'm no liar.
Turn your back in a flash, I'll burn you.
I am fire.
I could be your friend if you want me to.
Depends on how much you feed me and how gassy I feel. Think I'm a joke now. Ha ha, don't be fooled. Temperatures are rising. How'd you think you feel? Trapped in my arms. I can melt you, tear your flesh apart. What? No more laughing. You better play it smart. I am fire.
I could be your friend if you want me to.
I'm no liar.
Turn your back in a flash, I'll burn you.
I am fire.
I could be your friend if you want me to.
I am fire. I'm no liar. I am fire. I can be anywhere you want me to be. Fire! Used in war, year after year. Don't know what it's for. I always played it by ear. Now you're more advanced. Technology's no way. Push a button and send me on my way. I am fire.
I could be your friend if you want me to.
I'm no liar.
Turn your back in a flash, I'll burn you.
I am fire.
I could be your friend if you want me to.
I am fire. I'm no liar. I am fire. I can be your friend if you want me to.
I can be your friend if you want me to. So that was Craig Meade performing the role of Fire. Just a little background history on Collapsing Universe. It was written by Michael Vasquez, and it's being submitted and workshopped again, so we're hoping to see it very, very soon. And the show is about the environment, and it's a complete message about what's going on with our environment right now.
It's really wonderful. Very, very beautifully done, beautifully written, and great music.
Yeah.
Totally soulful rock music. It's
Yeah.
great.
So after the break, we got an open mic at the downtown. Stay with us. So guys, what we have coming up next, something happens at the downtown on Long Island every Tuesday night. They have an open mic, and Andy, our wonderful executive producer, was out there, and he actually, out of 18 bands, weeded out what he considered the best, and we got a heavy rock and metal band called
Roll. Tenebrae. say goodbye.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to thank Jeanette for letting us be here today. I'm so sad this is over. We had a wonderful time and we look fabulous.
Yes.
And this was so much fun, and it's great to be in this new store.
Thank you, Jeanette. And guys, we want to hear from you. We want your input. So
Absolutely.
There are two ways to get a hold of us. One is through our website at accesscentral.tv. You can email us through our website, or you can snail mail us at 527 3rd Avenue, Suite 166, New York, New York, 10016. So that's another show for Access Central TV. We're gonna have Nell take the catwalk.
Ooh, thank you very much.
Actually, Jeanette, you go first.
Oh, absolutely.
Our star.
Beautiful.
Work
She is
it,
the star
work
today.
it. Own it, own it. Yes. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, that.
Your generous support has made it possible for United Way to help build strong communities across America for over 100 years. Thank you. Now more than ever, it's crucial that we maintain the strength and vitality of our neighborhoods, towns, and cities. United Way is active in local communities 365 days a year, making a measurable difference in the lives of Americans. Helping local communities identify pressing issues and opportunities, and committing the resources necessary to address them. United Way helps to strengthen America one community at a time. Your local United Way has relied on your generous support for years. Your community is counting on you. Please continue to support your local United Way. Strong communities mean a stronger America.